You given any interview few days back or anywhere? Means what
Yeah.
what exactly you want me to do for you now? Means mock interview is fine, but anything apart from this you need?
So day before yesterday, I given interview for Coffee Beans. So
Mm-hmm.
after 3 years, I given my first interview. Uh, I'm little fear about the interview, but why I don't know. So I want to give interview properly and without fear.
Okay, okay,
So I want to know what are my minus points, and uh, that's all about to know.
okay. So we'll start with first JavaScript. Then, if we get more time, then we'll go through the Angular or HTML, CSS as well. Is that fine?
Yeah, yeah, that is fine.
Okay. So, yep. Okay. So, do you know difference between shipped and unshipped?
Yes, shift and unshift used to remove and add to the array from the first element of the array. Unshift is used to add the element to the array, and shift is used to remove the element first element of an array.
Okay. Do you know what parameter it takes, shipped and unshipped? If we passed 1, 2, 3, 4, anything, so what will happen in that case?
So it will take two parameters. The From where to where. We'll start with for suppose we have an array 1 2 3 4. We need to give
Hmm.
the place exactly. For suppose we need to remove one in the array, so we need to give 1 to 2. It will remove one and it will start returning new array from 2.
Okay. So, what is difference between splice and spice? Slice.
Splice,
Splice and
splice
mm-hmm.
and splice. These both methods are used to splice and cut the array. These also take two parameters and wait to wait
Okay,
to
but
cut.
uh, suppose I have an array, okay, and I want to
Yes.
remove some of the element from that array depend upon some conditions.
Okay.
So which one will be the best to use?
Just,
And why? Why
I'm
not
not sure.
slice?
So I'm not sure about this. I know about
Because
it.
because so what is difference between event loop, micro task, and micro task queue? Yeah, everything. Yep. See, to make the asynchronous, we use event loop, then promise. Everything is that correct? But it's a
Yes.
part of your JavaScript engine.
Yeah.
When five promises are in the queue, then which one will be gonna execute first? If you have set timeout, one set timeout with
Yeah.
a 0 delay and another set time with a 100 delay, 100-second delay
Yeah.
or 1 millisecond delay. So in that case, how the JavaScript will know that I need to run this now? After that, I need to run this another thing. So you read about this. It is a
Yeah.
kind of the core concept of the JavaScript. What is event loop? Then what is micro task? Then what is macro task? All these things.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So now, as we are talking about synchronous, asynchronous. So, what is promise? Means why we use a promise?
So, promise is a fundamental concept of JavaScript.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, use promise like uh, sorry, I know syntax. It will take resolver. It will work on resolver reject things. So we'll use it will if it will resolve, it will give the result or it will catch the errors.
That is fine. But any alternative option to promise? Means
Yeah, it
why
will
we?
execute.
Yeah, but why
Yeah,
we
it will
use
execute.
promise? That is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it will execute asynchronously. That's why we use the promise.
Okay. So any alternative to the promise?
Alternative. promise. We can promise, and we can go with observables also.
In JavaScript itself?
JavaScript. I'm not sure about that.
Yep.
Yeah, we can use.
So have you heard about prototypes inheritance in JavaScript?
Yeah, prototypes are. We can use prototypes by for inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
It will. We can call object inside the function without. Yeah, little
Object
confusion.
object inside a function means I did not get it.
So it will return an object. For suppose we
Mm-hmm.
have function. In that function, we'll declare a. It will take a parameter called name.
Mm-hmm.
So I can write, but I cannot explain it about. So let me explain. Let me try to
Uh-huh.
explain.
Yeah, yeah, please.
So first, we take a function. It will have one parameter.
Mm-hmm.
In that function, will declare this dot name equals to name. In the second function, we'll take the first function name as animal dot prototype. If we dot will call another function here, say hello equals to,
Mm-hmm.
will declare function. Inside that we'll call console log. Here we'll do the console log. In the console log, first we'll give a string, sum of string, and concatenation this dot name. So after that we'll declare a constant variable new animal, and we'll pass the value here, and after that we'll call that created constant variable dot say hello.
Okay. So have you heard about this in JavaScript?
Yeah, this is used to get the current. It will indicate current property.
Okay. And if we are working with arrow functions, then what will happen in that case?
Uh, I think this in the arrow function, this will represent parameters in the arrow function.
No, but I meant to say that can we access this inside that?
Inside the arrow function, no, no, we can't access in the arrow function.
So, okay. So what is difference between both arrow function and normal function?
So arrow function, it is not required a return keyword. It will concise the code where function will we need to declare function keyword along with the name.
Okay. Anything else?
Mm, yeah, I know about that only.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so what is let, const, and where? Why we use it?
So let is a block scope variable introduced in ES6, and var is a global scope variable. And by using var, we can able to hoist constant is used to. It is also block scope variable, but we cannot assign any values after one constant and declare and assign that value.
Okay. And what is the use of const?
So we can declare a variable by using constant. We can assign only one value, or it will not change the type of the value whenever we want to redeclare
Okay. And if I assign one object and if I update the value of the that object, then it will allow or not?
by using constant.
Yes.
Yeah, constant basically returns by default object. Yeah, it will allow.
Okay. But then that is the problem. We are
Yeah,
creating a constant, but we are able to update it. Correct.
yeah.
So that would be a problem. So if I don't want to allow user to edit, in that case, what I have to do?
So allow user to edit. So we can go with the constant. Yeah.
Yeah, we are going constant itself, but I have one object, username and password,
Yeah.
or first name, last name, or phone number. Okay, this is see const user, and user has three values: first name, last name, and something or a phone number. I want to
Yeah.
update the name, username or name.
Yeah.
So in that
Yeah.
case, you said that we are able to update it. User dot name equal to whatever I want to assign XYZ. Okay,
Yeah.
we are able to update it. Correct. But I want user to not to allowed to do that. So do you know any
Okay.
methods for that?
No, I'm not done it.
Okay, read about this because we use a seal property and freeze property of the object.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that can we use. Can you share your screen? I will give you one small code in the chat. Just try to open the JS pedal. We'll ask the question on that.
Yes. I shared my screen.
Yep.
Let me know
Open
once
JS
you.
pedal. Open the chat. In the chat, I have shared. Copy this. Okay. So yeah. Wait now. I want to know the what would be the output of this.
So, console log. So
Just
one will be
just
first
just print the output at line number after line number 9. Just comment out the next line and type answer.
here.
No, no. After line number 9,
Okay.
just try to put the answers, whatever answers will print in the console.
So let me add comments.
Hmm.
First one
Hmm.
and second thing will be the console log 2, 3, after 5. No, yeah, 4. This will be the output because here we delayed here we put set timeout here for 4.
I'm getting too many noise from your side, I think.
So once again, let me. Okay, it will print consoles first. Okay. After that, promise set timeout. Set timeout. Yeah, that's good. My mistake.
But why? This is the question. Why?
So it is executing asynchronously. Console log will execute it first because here we did set timeout, right?
But see, we have the zero delay over there.
Yeah.
It will not wait for anything, correct? It should execute.
Yes.
But why it is not executed? So that is the question.
I'm not sure.
Mhm. Yep. So the question which I asked, event loop, macro task, and macro task related to this
Okay.
only. Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Read about this more. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, okay, we talked about the freezing the object as well. Okay. So, is there any way to make a deep copy apart from a JSON.stringify?
Deep copy.
Hmm.
No, I'm not able to recall.
There is a structured clone. You can search on the Google as well. Structured clone. You will get the MDN website. Structured clone. Structured clone. Okay. So this is the one way we can do the deep copy. Okay. So this
Okay.
is the built-in. You can read the first line. The global structure clone method creates a deep copy of the given value using the structure clone algorithm. So inside it, use kind of the JSON.stringify and observable, all those things, methods.
Yeah.
Yeah, read about this as well. So and try to implement it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. We'll move to the next question. Okay. So how many ways we can create a shallow copy then?
Shallow copy.
Mhm. Means what is shallow copy first?
I'm not aware of that shallow
Okay.
copy.
And what is deep copy then?
Uh, Deep copy, it will read the JSON things, and it will convert um, JSON to string. I think JSON string.
But
It will
why?
give some.
Means but why JSON to string?
So, for better readability, I think.
No, no, no. Read about this.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, okay, and read about that question which I shared in the chat as well, macro task and all. And open
Yeah.
the another chat. I'm message you in a chat. Open this as well. So what would be the output of this now?
So, assign array of one constant b. Later push b dot push. Yeah, it will return array of one comma two.
Okay, run this.
Yeah.
Okay, and can you explain why it is print 2?
So here we are assigning for a array of one.
Mm-hmm.
Here for b we are assigning a. Means here also we are assigning array of one. Here we are doing a b dot push two. It will push the two to this array.
But then it should print 1 and 1 2 then. Why it is printing 1 2 only?
So push is used to add the element, a second element to
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that is fine. But if we have A already over there, okay, as
Yeah,
a 1, okay, and you are
yeah.
pushing 2, then it should print 1 2 for B. Just print A now. Just print A. Do one thing. Just remove B from there and put another line and console.log B let below.
Sorry,
Not there.
remove B.
No. Remove B from console.log.
Yeah.
Put B below and remove from above.
Okay.
I want A and B on separate line.
Okay.
Now run this code.
One, two.
So what
So
is the,
these are both.
what happened? What happened here?
Yeah, these are both different constants. It is taken different arrays to both.
No, but why A updated?
Uh, A is not updated actually. Okay, why?
You
Yeah.
print A as well.
Because A we are assigned to this B.
But what happened after that? Means why it updated A as well? This is the question.
I'm not sure. Mm,
Read about the shallow copy and deep copy first. Then you will know this question. Give
yeah,
Okay, okay. Read about the its problem because the shallow copy. Okay.
yeah.
Yep. So that's why it is happening. Read about this as
Oh,
well later. Okay. We'll move to the Angular now.
yes.
Okay. So do you know virtual DOM? Means what is the virtual DOM?
Virtual DOM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know DOM, but I'm not recall virtual DOM or document
Okay.
object model.
Okay. Read about that.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the role of the NG model in Angular?
So NG model will do the two-way binding. By we can able to do two-way binding on view to model, model to view by using NG model. It is a directive. directive of Angular.
Okay, that is model, not ng module.
Ng module you asked for.
Ah,
So, by use ng module is a group of will have group of components and services or other things inside the ng module. It is a central point of the Angular. Uh, Whenever we want to use any component or service, we need to register in ng module. Sorry, app module.ts.
okay. Okay. So nowadays we're using the heard about the standalone components.
Yes.
So do you know anything about it?
So standalone components, we can it will act like individual by using one property standalone true.
Mm-hmm.
We can import all the things inside the component only without using any module. Yeah, that is.
Okay.
It acts component acts like a module.
Okay. So if I then how the routing will work for the in that case means what we have to do changes. Earlier we do have use lazy module, correct? We earlier we heard about the lazy modules. Okay, so
Yes.
lazy module will have its own components, child components, correct? When you trigger
Yes.
your module, then you navigate to that module path, and that's whatever child we have, it loads when that page get called, correct?
Yes.
But now what I'm meant to say, I want to load a component now. Then how can I do this? Means how the routing will work for standalone component.
Oh, I'm not aware that much deep because I have not worked on that 17, 16 things. I think it is
It's part of
introduced in
15
15.
itself. It's part
Yeah,
of 15
15.
itself. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Uh,
you mentioned 15 in your resume.
yes.
So
Uh,
you should know.
yeah.
Okay. Read about this.
Yes.
Okay. So now what is difference between observable and promise?
So, observable or promises acts like same, but yeah, both are same. It will it those will both will execute asynchronously. Yeah. Observable takes observer and next by using next we can emit the data by using next.
But why we use observable in Angular instead of promise?
Observable. It is a RxJS. So I'm not getting recalled.
Okay. Okay. Have you heard about RxJS?
Yes, it is a library.
Why we use it?
So we can able to manage server side things by using RxJS. We'll have observable subjects.
Wait. Server side things means in Angular.
So not exactly server side things. We can manage API calls by using RxJS. In RxJS, we'll have observables and subject and behavior
Wait.
subject and all.
We can call API with the fetch operator as well, and we can get the
Yes.
data from the promise as well.
Yeah.
But then what is the use of observable? Means why we use observables?
So okay. Promise will return a bundle. It will return a all the data at once. But observable it will share the data like what user wants.
See, you are calling get info for suppose you are we have one API. It is returning the data of the user. If you
Yeah.
do slash get profiles, then profile data will come. Okay.
Yes.
Then
Yes.
if you call the promise API as well, fetch API, then it will return the all the get data for the get profile. Same thing for
Yeah.
observable as well.
Yeah.
Okay, but so here is my point. But what is the benefit of the observable? Because we can do the same thing.
Yes, it will promise will give the all the data at once,
Mm.
but gives all the data. Sorry, not gives all the data at once.
Why it will not give? If you are calling that API, the API will return all the data. Then
Yeah,
what you exactly do in the service that it will not give all the data, but you need all the data?
yeah.
That is the question.
Oh, not sure about that.
Read about that little bit so
Yeah,
you will understand more. So the problem is
yeah.
that a promise will return only single value at the time. Okay. And observable will
Yes.
can return the multiple values over the time whenever it gets subscribed. Okay.
Okay, okay.
And
It,
you can use how you can handle the chaining operator as well with observable and subscription.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yep, so this is how it works with us. Okay.
yeah.
So okay. So what is async pipe? Have you heard about it?
Async,
Pipe.
async pipe. Um, so async pipe, we can able to use directly in the DOM HTML by using pipe without calling and without calling in the component.ts file. We can use that in is a call from
But what is the
service.
use of this? Means
So
why we use it?
so will we used yeah, I used authentication purpose the where user is logged in or logged out by using async pipe.
Okay, but exactly. mm, but that is fine. You use for user logged in or not. But what exactly it automatically does for you?
So it will get the data into the HTML page directly
So you don't have
without
to
any.
do. So you
Yeah.
said that you mean to say that we have one service, we one have one component, and we have HTML. So we don't have to use
Yes.
the component anywhere. Directly get the data
Yes.
from service to HTML.
Yes.
No, read about this. You have to create a observable in a component, and that observable will assign that value from service to that observable, and that value async variable will have that value. It see we have to subscribe it, correct? Observable needs to subscribe that to get the data, correct?
Yes.
That async type does that automatically. You don't have to subscribe it. It automatically get the data from observable and it shows everything. Okay. And
Okay.
one more thing, if you are subscribing to the observable, you need to unsubscribe as well, correct?
Yes.
But
Yes.
in that case, you don't need to unsubscribe it. Async type. Okay. So that's why you are able to use login and logout functionality with async because you are not dependent upon that uh, all those things.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, we have 7 minutes, so let me cover some other questions for you. Uh, one question for you. When you do ng build and ng serve, what exactly happens?
So ng build, ng serve, ng build, ng serve. It will compile all the code and it will serves to the requested host. Uh, ng build will do. It will create a bundle of inside the Angular root folder
And
inside the dist.
how it will create means how it will know that I need to create this dist folder or I need to create some other folder. How that will happen? So
So
if I want to
inside
give
the
my name on that after if I don't want to use the dist folder, I want to create by my name. Suppose UI dev guide. So how can I change it? Do you know anything about
so
it?
this configuration will do in angular.json file. There we can change the dist or something names over there.
Okay. Okay. So last question. So what is the have you heard about NGRX?
So ngrx, yeah, I heard about
So
that.
have you used it?
No, I'm not used the ngrx.
Okay. It's, that's fine. Have you heard about Angular Universal?
Angular universal, no.
Mm-hmm. No? What is server
No.
side rendering?
Server side rendering, server side I had. Server side. No, I'm not able to recall.
Okay, so we create our application and we everything is from the we're getting data from the backend only, correct? For Angular
Yes.
application. So earlier we do use a Java, .NET, ASP.NET. In that case, so these are the server side rendering was there, JSP and all. Okay, so we do host our HTML pages at the server level. Okay, so once it came as a single page application, so we go for the data only to the backend. Okay, so now with the server side rendering, we're hosting our whole bundles to the server. Okay, if you add the JSP.NET, so everything will come from the backend. So it will do all the do things which we do in the HTML at the at the browser level. Those will be happened at the server level itself. Read about this
Mhm.
because this is the trending topic, and as per your
Yeah.
experience, you should know all those things.
Yeah.
Mm, I'm not asking lazy loading now, but what is preloading?
Preloading.
Mm-hmm.
Preloading. It will loads all the things at a time, right? I'm not able to recall that.
Read about that. There is eager loading as well. Then
Sorry?
there is eager loading as well.
Eager loading. Okay.
Yep. Then what is difference between preloading and eager loading then?
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So I have 3 minutes. Anything questions do you have now for me, or anything what you want to
So,
ask?
how can I practice to give good interview? What are my minus points?
Uh,
And
Minus points. JavaScript is not clear in the depth because this
Mhm.
things event loop you should know as per your experience. Deep copy,
Yeah.
shallow copy you should know. Then how to freeze the object you should know. Let const var you know very well, but still you can go through it. Then object references, array references, all those things. Okay, then see the
Yeah.
theoretical things, it will come and go, that is fine, but the concepts, once you capture the concept, that it will be with you only, so you will never forget the concepts. But theoretical things you can forget, that is fine, but you should think about the theoretical practical way. Why this a and b updated now, then what happened internally, means what exactly happening with the a and b. So we are updating only b, but why b is happening, updating means you should be curious about this. Then only you will understand JavaScript in the depth. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for Angular,
Is there
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
please go ahead.
Yeah. Is there any package that you have for that package practice daily?
Package means
Yeah, I want to practice every day for interview, like interview. Uh,
do one thing then. Watch each video every day because
yeah, I'm doing daily.
because see,
Yeah.
once I ask a question, pause the video and try to give the answer for that question yourself. At least you will
Mhm.
understand the question and how you are answering. Then you can compare your answer with the candidate answer. Okay,
Okay.
this way you can practice. And you can go to our TopMed website as well. Over there, I have created the bundle for HTML,
Mhm.
CSS, and JavaScript. So if you feel
Okay.
that, you can buy that as well. So it will help you for the JavaScript. We have almost 50 questions related to JavaScript over there and HTML, CSS.
Yeah.
So you will get the in-depth answer, how to answer that question, and what are the ways we should answer the question. So the way I asked you, the what is this event loop, and also we try to explain very well over there. So
Mhm.
it will help you to for the see, I can ask only in 30-40 minutes, 5 or 6 questions for JavaScript, 5, 6 for Angular, kind of correct. But if you prepare
Yes.
50 questions, then it will help you only.
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go to the TopMate website and you can find over there the cheat sheet I have created. Then you
Yeah.
can check that if you feels good. Then
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
yep.
Let me visit that.
Yes. Anything else?
No, I'm good with that.
Okay, let me share that URL with you so you can open here itself. So let me explain about that as well too.
Yeah.
Copy, copy. Open the chat. Okay, it is there. Open this. So once you get it, you will find the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript questions. So right now I'm working on the Angular and React questions.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
I work in the Angular more, so I'm connecting with the JavaScript peoples as well to create these ebooks. So we'll do that.
Mhm.
You can use
Okay.
UDG50 code to get the 50% off again on this.
UDG.
I have pasted in the chat.
Okay.